Hey guys, how are my lovely lights doing today? I just wanted to do a quick video. I'm not gonna have time to do it for the rest of the week. I'm not sure about Saturday. You know, it's hard when, with my son home and everything, the kids running around and the happiness. So I wanted to do a quick video and just kind of touch base on what's going on with the energies and see how you guys are feeling with the shifts that are happening. Um, but we do have to talk. I mean, I was getting a lot of stuff in my meditations, and so we do have to talk about it and address it. I mean, let's talk about the annoying energies that keep trying to get back into your space, get back into your energy, because I guess they're feeling depleted or bored or angry or frustrated or jealous or God knows what. But I just feel like it was the same repetitive message from Spirit. There's a person or a group of people that continue to try to strike out at us lights or us divines, that continue to try to decimate their character, try to mimic who they are, which is really fucking weird because it's weird. It's like they hate us, but they want to be us. Or they're trying desperately to mimic us. He said he's. Sorry. So they're trying to mimic us. They're trying to. I mean, if you have a platform like I do, they're probably watching your platform, trying to see how you do what you do, see how you look. It's really toxic and crazy and weird. And the energy is just, I feel sorry for this energy, whatever this energy is. It's definitely someone who is lost. I mean, I just think that they don't know who they are, let alone know what they want to do, or who they should be. But I also feel like it's coming into play with someone they're trying to prove themselves to. It's so weird, you guys. Like I said, this isn't going to be for everybody, but collectively, this is what I'm getting. Um, ugh. And I'm getting it could be there's a water sign and an earth and an no, I'm sorry, a fire sign, and then I'm getting there's an earth and an air sign. So it is a couple of people. I mean, that could be anybody I know, and I'm so sorry that I can't. I'm going to try and break it down. But what I've been getting is that it's unrelenting, like they keep doing it and they're not learning their lesson, and because they're not learning their lesson, it's almost like they would rather suffer and get hit after hit after hit karmically for doing what they're doing if in their mind they think they're hurting you. Now the problem is they're not. I think they're waiting to see something happen, or they're watching, because I do feel like this is someone that covets my lights. This is someone that you could be around. This could be a false friend. This could be someone that watches your platform. This could be an ex. This could be a family member. Like I said, and I know this is repetitive because I brought this up in several of my past readings. But I mean, obviously, this person's not learning their lesson, or these people aren't learning their lesson. So, and the crazy thing is, I'm getting like they have the guise of either a religious or spiritual mask, but they're anything but. They're just evil. Their intent is evil. They're what they're wishing on you is very dark and evil. I mean, who? It's very strange because it doesn't make sense to me. The spirit's telling me it's righteousness. Like they carry this. I don't want to say cross, but this mantle of righteousness, and it's like a weight on them. It's a burden. You're a burden to them, basically. Your light is a burden to them. The fact that you're happy is a burden to them. The fact that you're prosperous is a burden to them. The fact that you're doing your work is a burden to them. There is nothing about you that they want to see manifesting, or they just don't want to see you doing what you're doing, or they want to do it, or they want to be like you, or they're trying to mimic you and they're trying to copy you. It's a disgusting energy. But I feel sorry for it as well. I don't know if these are the karmics, probably. But we are in a battle of light and dark right now. So a lot of people internally are battling the light and dark within themselves. And these energies that I'm picking up that are trying to hurt my collective, they're in a very dark place. They're very depressed. They don't think they are. They're very depressed. They seemingly feel like they're winning, but it's almost like this. It's like the energy. What's the word I'm looking for? Delusional. They're a little delusional. So I'm getting this energy that's very delusional, trying to copy, trying to mimic, trying to look like you, trying to be like you. They could even be doing it for their partner, because possibly in some weird way I was getting that some of my collective is being tossed into this kind of third party situation. And I'm not talking about cheating and lovers and things like that. I'm talking, this could be anything. This could just be like, you're friends with somebody and they're getting you involved in their bullshit, or it's very strange. It's almost like they want you, if they're going to be miserable, they want you to be miserable. That's essentially what I'm getting. So, and of course that's not going to happen, because you guys are just living your life, living your best life. You're doing your work. You're taking care of yourselves. You're eating right. You're going to the gym. You're exercising. I don't like, and again, I brought this up a gazillion times. I feel like whatever these energies are, even maybe they belong to a group or a coven, or it could be a coven of witches. It could be a group of spiritualists. It could be a group of Christians. I don't know what sect they follow. All I know is that it's a group of people and they're really pinpointing this individual, if that's you or the collective, or if that's how spirit's showing it to me. But it's almost like they won't stop and they're not learning and they keep getting hit. Spirit's going to be like, spirit's trying to tell them, hey, back off. You keep doing this to my divines and we're going to have a problem, and you're not listening. So, I feel like they're in a dark place already, because they just keep trying and repeating this pattern of trying and trying and trying. And they're not getting anywhere. And they seemingly, I think they think that they are. Maybe, like I said, they're delusional. Or they're like, well, I'm going to keep doing it until they're defeated or until I win. It could be a mixture of ego, but it's also about, it's almost like this feeling of like, they feel like they've lost and they don't like it. And they don't like it. Yeah, and that's what I'm getting. It's really twisted. It's so messed up. But yeah, and the funny thing is, like I said, my lights don't even have to protect themselves anymore. You guys are so protected, it's ridiculous, because at this point, Spirit's like, you know what? We've had enough of this. You need to get a life. They have work to do. It's almost like they're this annoying little bug that keeps coming around. And, with all the retrogrades, I'm sure you guys had your past people coming back. I know I have. And, we nipped that in the bud right away, now didn't we? Yeah, we're not putting up with that bullshit. So, okay, sorry. So yeah, we see right through it. We're not gonna deal with the narcs anymore, the egoists, the false spiritualists. We're not gonna deal with people that disrespect us and try and I don't know, like high school baby bullshit. I cannot believe, like, I'm a grown ass woman, and I cannot believe women my age, or women in their 30s, even 40s, 50s, acting like high schoolers, like behaving like clicky and spiteful, and just doing things that you're just like, ew, really? Do people still do that? I remember when I had my first beer. It was like that movie, when he's like, Step Brothers. I love that movie. But it's like very immature behavior. It's really, really weird. It's just reminding me of somebody. I'm not going to say who, but, she was just really, I couldn't believe this. It was obvious that her significant other was trying to make her jealous or doing something stupid to provoke her. And I felt like telling her, I was like, you got to be on the woman's side. Don't, let him play that game with you and challenge you. You see for yourself what the truth is. And it's all ego, Somebody's been being played with. One of the karmic is being played with by this person and toyed with emotionally, mentally, maybe even physically. I don't really fucking know. I don't care. But for some reason, they're mad at my collective. They're mad at my divines. They're mad at the empress or the emperor, and put it where it fits. So there's a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of pointing fingers when you're not even a part of this. You're like, you guys are just doing your own thing, living your life, and yet they're trying to reel you into their darkness, and you're just like, I don't even think you guys know what's going on. That's why I'm telling you this. It's so weird, the energy that came through. So Spirit was just like, if they're feeling like they need to protect themselves, just tell the lights that they're protected, that no matter what this karmic does, no matter what these darks do, it's not going to penetrate. They're not even vibrating at our level. So I don't want you guys to worry, but I also want you to keep doing what you're doing. I'll give you a perfect example. My friend, well, I don't want to mention her name. I'm trying to be better about names because I'm not sure how they feel about me mentioning them. But she's dealing with somebody at work. And she's just like, I'm so done with her bringing me into her drama. I'm so done with her complaining all the time. I can see she's gaslighting me. I can see that she wants me to have her corner, or she wants to say that I've said something so she could throw it in my face and use it against me later. And she's like, I see all of this. Of course you guys do. Of course you do. The masks are falling off. We see right through the bullshit. We won't even put up with it. I just like, someone from my past came back and I was just like, you're kidding, right? I was like, you're kidding. And I was just like, that's not going to work anymore. I'm sorry. I was like, you take care. And that was it. I kept it short and sweet. That's it. That's all you guys need to do. Short and sweet. All right? So don't put up with this nonsense. Don't even give them the energy, because that's what they want. You don't have to give them the time of day. It's really sad, actually. I do feel, I have to say this before I talk about what's going to be amazing for all of us, us divines. Just a little bit more about the Karmics, because I know they watch my channel. I know they're spying. They're doing what they're doing, and that's fine. You want to hear it? You're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it straight from the source. Okay? So if they continue doing what they're doing, right? If they keep it up, I feel like it's going to affect their health in such a way that it's just breaking down the physical body. You guys know I'm a medical intuitive and I can see inside. So Spirit's showing me where it's affecting them. First, it's going to come casually. It's like, oh, I have some aches and pains. Oh, I'm getting headaches. Oh, back aches. Everything hurts. And I know we have our own share of that, but that's only because we're shifting. And we're going to talk about that later. We're going through the layers of the earth is shifting. It's vibrating higher. And because every time we hit a layer, it hurts physically, but we're spiritually vibrating high. That's why it's just going to be, So, but for them, it's different. All the dark energy they sent our way, it's getting heavier. It's getting heavier on their system, their lymphatic system, their major organs, their heart, their pancreas, their kidneys, their liver. If they're a drinker, they're drinking even more. If they're a smoker, they're smoking even more. If they overeat, they're overeating more. All those nasty habits that they got going on, is way out of whack and not in balance. And it's just going to get worse. Because those are the things they were trying to mirror onto you so that you could be stifled, so that you wouldn't go further, so that they could stop your progress, stop your growth. Not going to happen. Sorry. Nice try. But yeah, no, not gonna happen. And I told them this. I told the Karmics this from the very beginning. I said, please stop, because if you don't stop, it's gonna hit hard. It's gonna hit hard, and it's going to not be pleasant. Not at all. And I'm not wishing this on anybody, but the warning was there. It was given in all my past readings. I told the Karmics, I told the Darks, I said, well, Darks just don't know any better. They think that it's fun until it starts hitting them. And then all of a sudden it's not so fun anymore. Karmics, however, they can make a choice. They can shift. They can change their behavior. They're choosing not to do that. If they suddenly are, because they're seeing the repercussions or they're feeling the repercussions, then you're probably going to get some apologies coming at you. I'm just saying. So, and it's up to you. I mean, look, I'm all for apologies, but it doesn't mean I'm going to hang out with you or I'm going to let you sit at my table. That ain't going to happen. But, okay, apology accepted, have a nice life, take care, that kind of a thing. So I feel like a lot of you will be doing that, because whoever's doing this, they're going to be getting hit hard. And the new moon is when it's all going to go down, baby. Let them have their fun right now. You guys keep doing what you're doing. Keep meditating. Keep your energy close. Keep your energy protected. Don't let anybody in. If you get calls from people from the past, you could just ignore it. You don't even have to pick up the phone. I mean, I engaged only a little bit, but you don't even have to do that if you don't want to. Don't do anything you're not comfortable with, but because you're gonna know. You're gonna know who it is. If it's a situation where you kind of have to face it because it wasn't faced in the past, then just cut it off. It's a dead leg. Just cut it off. It's a piece of mold on toast. Cut it off. Just get rid of it. It's very easy to get rid of something. You just get rid of it. You do what you have to do, and your spirit will guide you. Your higher self will know. I have a friend that's just finally decided to get a divorce. She's been with this freaking karmic narcissist for like a while and keeps saying the same old story. I'm going to change. Yeah, all right. I gave you 10 years of chances. Now I'm out. So she's out. And I mean, once you make that decision, it's not just about divorce. It's anything that's no longer serving your higher self, your purpose, what you're devoted to, what makes your light shine. Anybody who wants to diminish your light, they gotta go. If they have a problem with your light shining, then that's a problem. That's a major red flag. If they're not supportive of your friends, if they don't like your work, if they're not supportive of your family, if they're not supportive of your goals, red flag, all red flags. You do not need someone like that in your life, and vice versa. Men and women. This is not to put a sex on it. Just people in general. If they're not, and the difference. When someone's really there for you as a friend, or when they're just like, oh, that's so great, or I'm only kidding, or oh my God, really, you're gonna do that? Those fake fucking people. Who has time for that shit? Nobody has time for that. Not when we're doing what we're doing. Not with what's happening in the world right now, in the universe, on the earth. So many wonderful things are about to happen, and we get to live to see it. We get to live to experience it. So, with that being said, like I said, these karmics are going to learn a lesson, and if they don't stop and they don't start doing the right thing, it's going to be really, really harsh. It might even lead to really bad illnesses, death, bad addictions where they have to go away for a little bit. I'm seeing like jail time, things like that. It's like Spirit's like, okay, we got to get rid of these people for a little bit, until maybe they'll learn their lesson if this hits them. And so that's what they're doing. Okay, we're going to pluck you out because you keep messing with the divine. You're not listening. We told you a gazillion times, don't do this. Don't mess with them. And yet here you are still doing the same old shit. So now once that, and all this is going to happen, this is the last week that I'm feeling where the bullshit is, where, because right now we're kind of dealing with it. It's annoying. But I feel by the new moon, you guys are just going to be like, okay, let's go. Not that you haven't been building up to this moment, but the new moon in Aries, it's like, that's it, baby. It's go time. So, expect that energy to be the push and, to be the catalyst to the golden era that you are meant to have and deserve. Because my lights, my divines, my collective, you guys, God bless you. Seriously, you've done amazing. You've been through so much. And on top of it, you had to deal with these negative people trying to pull you down, anchor you down, hurt you, kill you even, try and put spells on you, try and block your path, try and keep you from your abundance, keep you from your success, keep you from your happiness, keep you from your love. Fuck that shit. They can't do shit anymore. It's over. And when I say it's over, it's over. So you guys are good. All right. You take this week, you relax. Okay. You give yourself a little self-love. Maybe take a bath, light some candles, have some friends over, have some fun. You celebrate because you deserve to. Nobody from the past is going to interfere anymore. And if they do have the guts to call and apologize, then that's fine. You can accept the apology. But again, I don't feel any of you are going to entertain anyone who has done anything to hurt you and hurt your, who you are as a person, say lies about you. You know who they are. They're the ones who lied about you. They hurt your character. They said A, B, and C. They tried to make other people believe it. They tried to get other people to believe their narrative. And now all the lies are coming to the surface. The mask is falling off. People are seeing through them. And so they have nothing now. So now they have nothing else to do but to come with their tail between their legs and say, oh, you know, sorry, Divine. They may not even say that. They might be like, hey, you know, just checking how you doing. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know, as a Divine, we can say that, by the way. Don't feel like you don't have any right to take your sword of justice and cut this person out of your life, because they don't deserve to even be in your energy. That's what they want, by the way. They want to just get back in your energy and siphon again. Let me see if I can siphon the energy so I can, you know, figure out how they do what they do and get their glow up and suck the life out of them and drain all their power. You know, it's all about, it's so fucked up. And they can't do it. And they keep trying. So all they're doing is draining their own life force is what they're doing. While ours is just like, whoosh, building up. So, thank you. Thanks, Karmics. Crazy losers. I swear to God, it gets me so angry because I tried, and because I'm still a kind person and I don't want these people to suffer. Look, we all make mistakes, but you keep doing the same thing. When are you gonna fucking learn? When are you gonna learn? It's not gonna work. You're not gonna hurt us. We're impenetrable. There's nothing you can do to hurt my divines. Nothing. We are living our best life. We are living in our truth and our authenticity. And we're growing and expanding our light so much so that, God, if you even come near it, you'll get burned, baby. You will. So I would stay away if I were you. Don't even bother. Okay, divines. Let's talk about this golden age that's coming, because I'm super excited. I don't want to make this video too long because I have company coming over tonight, so I can't make it too long. But I got sushi. I'm so excited. I got sake. It's gonna be fun. Let's see. Golden age, golden age. So I mean, this is great because right away the envelope's opening up. That's how Spirit's showing me. They're showing me like this envelope with a heart on it, and it's breaking, like it's a seal, and they're breaking the seal, and they're opening it up, and it's inside is like, they show it first. They're saying, oh, first it's love, you know. So if any of you are single and you've been looking for love and you've been looking for your divine counterpart, they're coming. And I think I've said this with some readings. If you know, this is only for people that are single. We'll talk about married people too. But I'm seeing a lot of you are going to be meeting your divine counterpart this year. Definitely. I'm not trying to bring false hope. Sorry, my glasses are. I would never do that to you guys, okay? If you're looking for love, if love is what you want, and I mean, you know, love with a partner, because we have love from family, we have love from our children, our pets, that kind of thing. I'm talking about, you know, if you're looking for love, I'm getting a lot of you will be meeting your person, your divine counterpart, and it's only going to enhance. It's almost like a lot of you are going to be like, wait a minute, you know, of course you're going to have your boundaries up, and that's normal. You should. Spirit's even saying they're going to have their boundaries up, because they've been hurt so much, but you're gonna know it's right because this person's going to come correct, you know. And Spirit is showing me all of your third eyes are cycling. They're like, it's like a swirl of blue. It's beautiful with stars like glittery, and they're saying you're going to see the true spirit of that person, and you're going to know that that's your person. You're not going to even question it, because it's not about them faking it, you know, like you're gonna know if they're faking it. Like if they're doing everything right, you're gonna see right through it. I can't explain it. It's like you're just gonna know. So, and if you feel like you have to question it, then just say, Spirit, Divine, show me this true person. Show me who this person really is. Okay. Another trick that Sylvia Brown taught me was to put purple light on people's lips to make them speak their spiritual truth, because, you know, a lot of people lie. So, not my divines though. I'll just say it like it is, and not everybody's happy when we do, but sorry. I'd rather be honest than be a fake. Okay, so a lot of love for you guys. Definitely by the end of 2025, entering the beginning of 2026. But definitely over the summer, or definitely, I keep saying definitely, sorry. I'm seeing spring and summer. Is like when it kicks, when it starts. Okay, that's one thing. For those who are married, I see a renewal of vows, or I see you leaving karmics. If you're with karmics, if you're with dark energies, and you know who they are, come on, guys. You guys, we know. So if you're in a marriage where you're not happy, I see a lot of you deciding to leave. You're done. You're not going to put up with it anymore. Because if you're vibrating higher and they're not, and they're doing whatever, God knows what they're doing, um, you're just gonna throw in the towel. I don't feel like it's like you gave up easily, though. I feel like you really, but I also feel like there was a lot of, and I have to say this for the married couples, I'm sorry, but I feel like someone fooled you. Someone wore a false mask. Someone was being like, I mean, I'm hearing the word charlatan, but that's not the word I would use. I'm almost getting something where they pretended to be something, and then over the years, the mask slowly fell off. um and that you've seen it, or like you've been seeing it and it's been building up. So I think it wasn't like an easy thing. It's not an easy decision, I feel, for any of my divines that are married to a karmic right now. It wasn't an easy decision. You put in your all. You really, really did. Like my friend I just told you about, I mean, she was with him forever, 10 years, I think, and just nothing was changing, and she really gave it her all. So I don't feel like this was something that was taken lightly. I feel like that it took a lot for you to just decide, I can't do this anymore. But be prepared, because obviously there's going to be repercussions. Darks don't give up that easily, especially if you're a good energy source. They're going to want to keep you and do whatever it takes to keep you. You'll know. But that's what I have for you guys. But I do feel like if you do leave, same thing's gonna happen to you, but I do feel like there's gonna be a period of healing. Obviously, you kind of have to heal after all that. But either way, if it's not gonna happen in 2025 for you, it might happen towards the end of the year, beginning 2026. Okay. And for some of you, the spirit just told me, they're like, no, Carolyn, some of them, if they're leaving a marriage, they're going to meet somebody right away. Okay, that's great. I mean, if that happens for you, that's great. If that's what you want, if you feel you're ready, because you could be with somebody for 10 years, but not really be with them. You know what I mean? And so you could be ready. Makes sense. I get it. All right, let's talk. I want to talk about money and work. I mean, just success, success, success. I mean, it's great. So I just feel like a lot of you are going to get promotions. A lot of you are getting raises. Money's coming in. It's coming in. So hang in there. If you feel like things are tight right now, don't worry. It's coming in. I don't know how or why for you guys. It's a collective reading, but they keep showing me, no, everybody's going into this phase of abundance. The collective, it's time. It's like a deserved thing. We've been through a lot. This country's crazy right now. So I feel like financially things are gonna look up one way or another. Like I said, it could be a promotion. You could be leaving your job, starting a business, and it just takes off. You could be running a platform like me, and all of a sudden you got all these. It just blows up. It's just like this kind of overnight success feeling, which I kind of dig. If that's the case, that's great. But I just feel like a lot of you are just going to be successful at whatever it is that you decide to do. So, you didn't give up. That's the point. And Spirit wants to make that really clear. You were steadfast and true, even when you were punched down, even when you were getting kicked to the curb, even when you had the darks trying to do their messed up shit on you. You kept going, and you had that strength and that perseverance. And man, they're just showing me these angel wings coming out of everybody's backs, and we're just like, whoosh, we're just taking off, baby. It's so great. I love this energy so much. So work is going to be great. Whatever you decide to do, finances are improving, even health. I mean, you want to talk about a glow up, you guys? This is a major collective glow up. It's just major. And listen, I do want to talk about those shifts, and because I posted this video. I thought it was so cool because it's exactly how I've been feeling about the shifts and everything, and the earth doing its own shifts and vibrating and shifting and changing, because the Gaia is a living, breathing entity just like us. And I just feel like it was about these layers of she just coined it so perfectly, just going through these layers of energy and shifts, and that every layer is going to impact us in a certain way, and we're going to feel it, absolutely. But what a great time to be alive, because we get to experience it. We get to see the shift. We get to see these changes happening. We get to see all the masks falling off from the darks, and the battle of the light, you know, winning. We're going to win. It's our golden era. This has nothing to do with politics. I'm not bringing up Trump or anything else. I'm not a political person to begin with. All I can tell you is that, and whether he's the one that's doing the change or not, I can't tell you that. I mean, I probably could if I looked into it, but I don't want to. I feel like it's more about what we've done, what we've persevered, because we've been through so much. I mean, look at everything that's happened, right? And we survived it. Some of us, the ones who were meant to, the ones who were meant to vibrate higher, survived, right? We didn't take the crazy pill. We took the other pill, like Neo. we woke up, you know. Some of us have been awake longer than others, but everybody else is waking up, and it's great because collectively it's just like, wow. It's just going to be such a better world all collectively all together. The next 10 years, that's the golden age, and I've talked about it before. If you go back to my video, and I think I've said this before, I did it was an Earth Day video, and it was around the time of COVID, so it was a couple of years back, but I had said, I was like, we're going to come to a place where Earth, as she, you know, she's a living, breathing entity doing her own shifting. That's why we have all this. I don't want to get into it, because then we're going to get all the conspiracy theory stuff, and I don't want to get into all that. But I am going to say that's why all these things that are happening. You guys know, you're fully aware. Ooh, wind's kicking up. Anyway. So yeah, if you can watch that video, it's in my YouTube channel. It's there. So watch that video. But it talks about how we're going to be going through a golden era, you know, a golden age. And I coined that phrase not because of Trump saying it today. I coined that phrase because of Queen Elizabeth, because she ruled for 10 years and it was considered the golden age. And I said that golden age term way before Trump said it. So, and I'm not trying to prove myself here. I just want to let you know, I'm not a Trumper in that sense where I'd be like, there's a political agenda here. No, I just want to say that that's how I saw it for us. The next 10 years are going to be amazing. I mean, it's not, of course, not going to be perfect, guys. We're not utopian yet. Hold on, you guys. We have fires going on in WNC right now, and my friend just told me she had to evacuate. OMG. Okay, Vanessa, I'm so sorry. You're in my prayers, obviously. Period. We haven't heard about evacuating here. I don't think it's blowing towards us. Period. But I'm keeping a watchful eye, and if we have to go, I have my stuff all packed and ready to go. Period. Stay safe, my friend, and please text me when you get there. Period. Love you guys. Ugh, so crazy, you guys. North Carolina's really getting hit. You know, like we haven't been hit enough with Hurricane Helene, right? I can't even tell you. It's been, whew, it's been crazy. All right, let's get back to the read. So, like I said, yeah, I want to wrap this up real quick, but I think I want to pull a card just to kind of round it out. Happy cards, yeah? Let's see. This will be good. Angels, gods, and goddesses. So yeah, we're stepping into this golden age, and nothing's going to stop it. Nothing's going to stop it. Yes, we're not a utopian state yet. That's not going to happen yet. But we're going to see progress, and progress is key. I'm getting a lot of things regarding healthcare too. Eradication of certain diseases and things like that. I mean, we see what we see on the internet, and we see what we hear from AI, and there's a lot of weird stuff going on with AI. Some of the things that AI is saying is freaking me out. So, you know, because what I'm thinking is, this has already been planned in the Matrix, and now AI is just telling us what it is. I can't even get into half the stuff that I want to talk about. Not today, but if you guys really want me to do a video on all the conspiracy theories and things that are happening right now, I will. It's just that it does bring up, you know, a lot of sensitivity, and people get very defensive about some of the information. So I just have to be careful. I don't want to butt hurt anybody, you know. And plus, I mean, some things just aren't really, yeah. Oh, wow, that's crazy. All right. Some things just really, some things we shouldn't know, you know? Some things we just have to trust. We have to trust the process. You know, knowing everything isn't everything. I always think of that movie with, because I love Indiana Jones, so, like, I swear to God, if my future boyfriend slash husband, whatever, it dresses up for Indiana Jones for Halloween, we are never leaving the house. I always say that because I just love Indiana Jones. I think he's so sexy. The character, not, well, I mean, Harrison Ford was sexy in it, obviously, but the character itself. All right, for the collective, let's just have a final card. As we close this reading, Spirit. It was a lot of weird stuff. I'm sorry about all the karmic stuff, but I had to get it out because they just kept harping on it. They're like, just tell them, because we want them to know that they're protective, and we want the karmics to know that they can't keep doing what they're doing, and that it's just gonna backfire and da da da. So that's the only reason why I did that. I don't think I ever want to talk about the karmics again because, I mean, unless something really comes up, but if they continue, I feel sorry for them at this point. For the collective, what is the message that you wish to convey? In closing this reading, Spirit, for the collective, what should they know? Let's see. I'm really curious. I like this deck. My friend Cynthia gave it to me. She gave me a couple, actually, because she had so many of them. She just wanted to, I guess, clean house a little bit. My phone's blowing up. It's all good. It's good. It's a good thing when you're a psychic medium. I'm super excited. I got a part-time gig at the Boys and Girls Club, and I start tomorrow. It's only part-time, but it's to be an assistant. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to pull a... Well, these are kind of popping out. I think I'm going to take these three and maybe this one, because I'll read these quick. So this is just advice, right? I mean, it kind of sums up the reading beautifully. God of conflict resolution. You are being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. So like I said, I think the karmics are going to try again. They're going to keep trying, right? So walk away. That's what I told you guys to do. Just ignore it. Don't answer the phone. Don't pick it up. Don't feed them the energy. They don't deserve your energy anymore. They want to keep taking it and siphoning it. So walk away. That's the perfect card for what we were talking about. And look how his heart chakra has the purple star, and then he's got his third eye is wide. He's almost looking at it like, really, dude? Doesn't he have that look? He's just like, fuck. Come on, man. Stop. Just stop the madness. You're acting crazy. Leave me be. So yeah, you guys, we're just done. We're not, it's almost like a circus act. Every time they try to come back, I'm just like, really? Like, it makes me laugh. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, stop the madness. Just give up the ghost. Then next, Goddess of Beauty. You are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. See, you guys are protected. I told you. You guys are just fine. You're doing everything right, and there is nothing that the karmics can do. So just wipe that look off your face and don't worry about it. They can't touch you. Look at all the beautiful butterflies. And again, the third eye is ignited. It almost looks like she has, I'm getting this ancestral feel. So it's almost like your ancestors are really protecting you and everybody on the other side. They're like, enough of this bullshit. These karmics and darks have got to go. So, yeah, I'm not even worried, man. I never was. I've been saying it the whole time. All these videos, I'm like, this is what's happening. This is what they're doing. They can't touch us. Da, 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 da. You know, whatever. Goddess of the sacred path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. But the minute I saw a path, and this goes for everybody, all my lights, all my divines, you are on the sacred path. Look how it's spiraling, right? It's spiraling to your destination, your destiny, what you are destined to do spiritually. You are doing the spiritual work. There is nothing that's going to stop you. You're going to continue down your sacred path, and you're going to do the work you're meant to do. And they're not going to stop you. And that's the beauty of it. You are going to live your best life and continue to do so because you got 10 years. And we'll check after 10 years what's going to happen after then. But I can tell you right now, the next 10 years are going to be glorious. Glorious. This is great. This is all confirming everything. Angel of clearing. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. So, I mean, there could be a possibility where some of you are kind of confused. I mean, like I said, you're going through these shifts, you know? So you could be like, when is it? When am I going to meet my divine counterpart? When is my business going to take off the ground? When, you know, no. So you're waiting. Yes, because you've been putting in the work, and it has been, look, I get it. I've been putting in the work too. I get it. I'm right there with you guys. But like it's saying, your time of waiting, it's over. It's done. And didn't I say with the new moon, that's it. Everything's going to take off. All right, you guys. This is it. This is it, baby. And you know what? If they're watching this, the Karmics, oh, I guarantee you, the phones are going to be ringing off the hook, you guys. So be prepared. Because if they're watching my video, they're going to be like, oh, that's not going to happen. That bitch. That son of a bitch. You know, they're going to try and stop that. But that's not going to happen, you guys. I promise. It's not going to happen. They can't touch you. Okay? I love you guys so much. I'm going to try really hard to do more videos. I got to see how things go with the part-time gig and how that's going to go. But during the day, I'll be doing my reading. So if you guys do want a personal reading, you want to book a reading with me, all my info is down below. I have a great special going on, but it's almost over. The month is almost over. And then I'm back to my regular rates, yes. But the next specials I'll probably do around Beltane, which is May 1st. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.